Oh, thanks for bringing that up. I am donning my Michigan gear here
Go
because
blue!
it is 4 years in a row we've now officially beat Ohio State.
Woohoo!
Sorry, Belle. Do you want to convert yet? Do you want to convert to the light side versus
He's
the dark
working
side?
on
On the camera.
I'm telling you, we're switching. I even got Molly, our dog. I think is converting over to Michigan because
No,
you know.
she's not.
How old's Molly?
4.
Molly-
3. She's 3.
Molly's 3. She in her entire life she don't even know if Ohio State wins, like ever. She's never seen it. Like it's been 4 years and they haven't won.
Hello, everyone. We are Greg and Jackie Francis, and welcome to High Performance Parenting, where our passionate goal is to encourage you to raise champion children in a crazy world. Every week, we will bring you multiple episodes from our extensive experience of raising our six happy, healthy, successful, godly kids who are confidently equipped to win big in life.
We deeply believe that any parent who is provided with the right knowledge and continual support can raise amazing kids. And when they do, all of our futures get better. If raising up future generations of absolute champions matters to you as much as it does to us, here's how you can contribute. Like and share this podcast with everyone you know. And together, let's embrace this journey of raising champion kids in a crazy world. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm sitting here in studio today with who?
I'm Chrissy.
And I am Bella.
Good to see you, ladies. And Abby's behind the scenes over here simply because she doesn't fit next to you two in the camera. So she'll be on here next episode probably. But I'm excited about continuing our conversation about the questions we go through to be able to connect over the past year, decompress what we need to decompress, talk through some of the thoughts that might still be lingering. And it's just a good habit that we have every year, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so before we do that, though, I do have a question for you. Today is what? What's today? Monday?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys know which days are the strongest?
Which ones?
Saturday and Sunday.
Why?
Because the rest are weekdays.
That makes sense. That really makes sense.
That's pretty good. You know it. Right?
That's good.
Do you know your mom, my wife, asked me the other day where I got so much candy? You know what I said?
What?
I said I always have a few Twix up my sleeve.
Twix.
All right. Enough of the dad jokes. So we left off last time with our most loving service from everyone. Next question I have for you guys is, what is your biggest piece of unfinished business from this past year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was that one? Do you guys remember what you said?
Did I say something about that typing program?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I started a typing program almost as like an add-on to like my schoolwork because I wanted to be able to, type effectively. So I kind of did it, then took a little break when like schoolwork started. So I decided that I wanted to start that back up again and get some consistency to continually improve on my typing.
Yeah. And so what are you going to do?
I'm going to start doing it consistently like 4 days a week while I do my other normal schedules and just for like 30 minutes at a time.
Okay. When do you start that?
I think today.
Today.
Yeah.
You think, or you are?
I am.
Okay.
I am doing it today,
Even
Dad.
better. Yeah. Okay, good. Bella, do you remember what you said? You said finding a good spring art fair.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And
Go ahead.
I'm doing that today. It actually was today.
This is Accountability Monday,
Exactly.
isn't it? This is great. Okay. Abby, you said making something about, what was it about Secret Santa? Oh, you had a little thing you had to tell Grandpa that you were sorry about, right? Yeah. And you already did it? Huh? I did it on FaceTime. Oh. There was some kind of thing. We'll let her talk about it, but she had to just have an apology to her grandfather and was nervous to do it, but she already did it. She's telling me she already did it. She did it through FaceTime. So you actually got to look him in the face and say you were sorry for something. Did it go okay? Yeah, of course it did. Proud of you for doing that. Drew C., he said that he wants to get more money.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to get more money. And
Yeah.
we're like, okay, what does that mean for you?
Yeah. Well, we've done the goals with you guys where we do the $200 or $500 or $1,000, and I match it in the year. And Jersey has not done the $1,000 goal yet, so that's his big thing for this next 12 months. And he's gonna have to discipline himself to go do it, because he's very sanguine, fun-loving, kind of 100-mile-an-hour kid. But he's gonna have to, and it'll be a great lesson for him this year for sure. And then Ellie wants to get all of her product, the Always Shine product, sold by December. Or sold by the end of December. So she better get on it because it is time. How much is left for her to sell?
I think 20.
Okay. You got to talk in the microphone.
Oh, sorry. I think there's about 20 lotions left for her to sell.
She better get on it. It's already December 2nd. So,
Yeah.
okay. What is something you guys are happy about completing this year?
Ooh, what did I say, Dad?
You said different assignments in piano.
Oh yeah.
What's that mean?
Well, we started up piano maybe like a month after we started up our schoolwork. So we do lessons once a week for about an hour, and then we have a really, really great teacher, and she normally assigns us to do some sight reading and do some chord working and do some like songs and things like that. So I feel like the more we get with her, the more stretching it gets, and I love it that way. But I feel like I was really proud of myself for completing those assignments to my best capability and continually to grow in piano. So I was really proud of myself for that.
Beezy?
What did I say, Dad? I
You
forgot.
said breaking 100 in your golf round competitively.
Oh, yeah. So, like, the last round when we were at districts for our golf team through the high school, I ended up getting 48 on my last 9 holes. And so that was breaking 50.
Nice.
Nine.
Good job. Awesome. And then Ellie said she did amazing at cross country.
Yeah,
Which she actually
totally.
did.
She did great.
Yeah.
I was so proud of her.
I mean, she's racing against 7th and 8th graders. She's in 6th grade, and she was the number 1 girl for
number
Eagle
1 girls.
Middle School all year, basically.
Yeah.
And next year she's going to really crush it, I believe.
Yeah.
Drusy said getting first place in his basketball championship.
Yeah.
He got a 2nd place in football, and he was happy about getting a 3rd in cross country.
Yeah.
Right? So he had a good sports year for
He
sure.
did.
And then Abby, why don't you jump in over there, and we'll just kind of have you jump in behind. This is
Hello,
how we
everybody.
this is how we do things around here. So you had said completed book for writing. What's that mean? Do you know?
I don't think
You
I.
finished reading a book for writing?
Is that
Oh
right?
yeah, there was a book that was not required for our schoolwork curriculum, and I'm not a big reader as it is, but I decided to do it because otherwise it's a whole series that you do, and if I hadn't read that one, it wouldn't make sense going forward with all the rest of the books. So I read that like right before the school year, and I've been staying pretty good on track with everything. So that was an accomplishment for me,
It
not
was.
for Bella. Bella's a really good reader.
And I remember this. We were sitting in our piano room, and you were struggling to come up with something,
Yeah.
right, that you were happy about completing this year. And there's a tendency for you to sometimes be very hard on yourself. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So then we all just started chiming in, and I wrote some of this stuff down. I was like, I can't believe you can't come up with like 20 things to be proud of yourself for. But, sometimes we get in our own head, and what we do is we dwell on the things that we haven't done or instead of the things that we are proud of. And, for what I had said was I said, I'm super proud of you for actually having such an amazing gardening year. I
Yeah.
mean, you basically did all the research, actually planted everything, got a schedule figured out. We've learned a ton. We're going to adjust for next year, but it was a big, big project, and you were the champion of it, and you did an amazing job. Lou, saying that she doesn't interrupt a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, in the beginning of the year, we all kind of set up things that we wanted each other to like work on, and me and Bella both were like, Abby, you can't interrupt us. You can't be talking when we're talking, okay? And she's really been doing really good on it, so I was really proud of her for that.
Okay, that's great. And then Drusy said that you've been open to listening to arguments, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which means that, our house can get pretty tense sometimes.
It gets very tense. That's why on the whole Michigan Ohio thing, I'm on Team Love here. It gets too
Oh,
tense.
thanks for bringing that up. I
yeah.
am donning my Michigan gear here because
Blue!
it is 4 years in a row. We've now officially beat Ohio State.
Woohoo!
And yeah, sorry, Belle. Do you want to convert yet? Do you want to convert to the light side versus
He's
the dark
working
side?
on them.
On the camera.
I'm telling you, we're switching. I even got Molly, our dog. I think is converting over to Michigan because
No,
you know.
she's not.
How old's Molly?
4?
Molly-
3. She's 3.
Molly's 3. She in her entire life she don't even know if Ohio State wins, like ever. She's never seen it. Like it's been 4 years and they haven't won.
She's not converting.
She might convert
Next
actually.
year's gotta be the year.
And then let's see here. Bella, you said Abby's been learning how to be good at not kicking and slaying sideways and
Yes.
etc.
Because me and Abby share a king bed in our room, and more towards the beginning of having it, she was being very fidgety and snoring in my face and rolling over and breathing in my face, and it was very.
I'm not a pretty sleeper. Let's just call it that way. I got it from my dad.
That's true. We are.
And Bella is a pretty sleeper. And so it was kind of a sacrifice at first for Bella to be sleeping with Abby, but now she's really improved.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes Bella even gets on my side and is laying sideways now.
Yeah, if Abby and I travel anywhere and we have to share like a king bed or something, we're gonna wake up middle of the night, the opposite direction we're supposed to be laying, drool on our pillows. It's just she got it from me for sure.
I so
We
did.
are all over the place. Yeah. Okay. Another one was I think maybe Mom said this was you stepping up on the production team
Yeah, that was
and
mom.
being the best, the youngest actually on the team, and just crushing that for what is the production team
The production team is it's behind the scenes.
at our church?
At our church. Sorry, thank you. Need to clarify that. It's at the church. It's the people. So the people that go on stage and sing, you're almost like their helper. You're the one that's help running it. There's a whole group of teams, but what you do is, as a stage manager, is you hand microphones to the speakers. You're there for all the singers. If like they have a pack that helps, so they have in-ears to listen to their like track and what they're singing, so they can stay on beat with each other. If something doesn't work, you're there to help them. You're there to make sure that everybody's there when it's like roundup call to like, okay, we got to go on stage. Like you're always in there to hear what everybody's thinking. So you're the one that's going to be wearing completely black. So you're like hidden. So if something happens, then you're always there to just be up and ready to help.
Yeah, good stuff. And you've been nailing it.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
been
exciting.
awesome.
Yeah, you girls might even try out for the worship team sometime, huh?
Yeah, we've kind of been asked to try out for keys. So we're going to see how that works.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
And
Chrissy's doing it. Chrissy is definitely doing it.
they're all trying to convince me. Anytime they have like a worship team promo video up, they literally all look at me. And I'm like, guys, I don't know. Like, Mom was like, okay, Chrissy, I know people have been asking you to do this, so let's just go and see what it's like. No pressure and everything like that. I think she thinks I'm gonna like see it and want to do it, so it's very sneaky mom move. But we'll see how this unfolds.
very strategic. Mama.
Yes.
Yes. For sure. Well, I know you can handle it if you choose to. And if you choose not to, I know you have about 1 million things on your plate too. So you have options, which is cool. It's good to be wanted to do
Yeah.
things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Chrissy, I think we have to go to your notes now because after this, you took over. But let's jump forward. We'll skip a couple of these because I want to get to next, look into next year. But what did everybody say about the compliments they would like to have received this past year?
Ooh, I don't remember.
You don't have that written down?
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah, you took
Oh
notes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So we did this.
Oh, yeah.
We did this in a
Favorite-
vehicle on the way to one of Bella's basketball games. We had like an hour drive, and I had Chrissy being the note taker, and we were talking in the Fran van.
Yeah.
through all these questions. So
So
And Bella crushed it, by the way. Bella crushed the game. She did
Oh,
amazing.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
she's out there blocking people's shots. The crowd was going wild.
seriously, and yeah, everybody was going like so crazy, and it was so amazing. I was like, "That's my sister." It was great. Okay, so we did, since we have we're very complimented in our house. Us kids decided that you could either do a compliment you wish you received or a favorite compliment you did receive.
Okay.
So what I said is, I started my new business called Redwood Super Kids, super fun program for kids where I teach them fun biblical lessons through live 30-minute Zooms on the first and third Saturdays of every month. So my favorite compliment was after some of my Zooms and the kids made videos for me. They were like, I loved the Zoom so much. The games you played or whatever was my favorite part. I feel like that was my favorite compliment, hearing from them how they enjoyed what I had worked so hard to put together.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, so that was my favorite compliment.
Okay. What was yours, Abs?
My favorite compliment was all the compliments I get for the gifts that I have, whether it's like gardening or different things. I have a creative side, and it's not always like a techie side, you know? So just always feeling welcomed in that area and always being complimented, whether it's for my gardening, even though it got a little crazy sometimes with all the decisions we were making, and just like all the different businesses I've gone into, and just feeling complimented for all of it. I really like feeling the compliments when I do hard work and it gets paid off.
Yeah, that's great. Bella?
For me, my favorite compliment was receiving was my hard work ethic, specifically in my sports. Like, for example, when I started basketball, it was kind of a last-minute decision, and I didn't really know how to play basketball and wasn't really great at basketball itself, but I was just willing to work really hard. And my coaches all realized that and complimented me a lot on those kind of things and just told me to keep pushing through and just work hard.
In a lot of ways, you're kind of setting the tone out there now for work habit, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know, being a first-year player.
Right.
A lot of these people have played together for a long time.
Yep.
And so it's really cool. You know, you can see just when you work hard, you can really earn a lot of people's respect.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And that's happening, which is really, really fun.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, we'll continue this into the next episode. But I love these questions. You guys like going through these?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like doing it.
Yeah. All right. Hey everyone, thanks for listening and thanks for your love and support. We hope that today's episode added tremendous value to you and your family. It would mean so much to us if you would partner with us on our mission of helping parents around the globe raise champion children in this crazy world.
To do so, simply take a moment to like and share this podcast with everyone in your network. See you next time.